There you go.
All right.
I think we got it. So send that. Woo! We have to do our disclaimer, Freak, because you know how YouTube is. So we're not a real licensed professional gamer therapist. We don't want you to do anything that we say. We're only going to help add to your addiction. We'd ask for no money. Just if you're going to pay attention. There we go.
like money. Money's good.
Money's good, but you know what I mean. It pays bills, and at this rate, it buys more minutes.
Send us money. Lots of money.
I have to stop dancing for pennies, huh?
You know what? It's the quarters that hurt.
Yeah, the whole rolls are heavy. That was my experience. Knock you off the stage. All right. It usually takes a couple minutes.
Huh?
Stage. The whole world
and
is a
Mythos
stage.
is here.
Nice. Hello, Mythos. We have freaking Charles. Hello, Charles.
All right. I need to share this to
And
Facebook.
Ashley's gonna, because Facebook did an update, so now she has to.
Yeah, we had to jump through hoops.
The group on Facebook now won't let you use software. You have to go through all these hoops to do it.
I change this,
Not that Facebook is concerned with money or anything.
and then I will do here.
And just to let our audience know, Ashley does have a stable, safe chair today, so she won't be falling out of it. Uh-oh. You didn't see that, did you, Freak?
I missed it. I'm actually doing the things here. Why did she almost fall?
Oh, we're just saying hi as people come on. Yeah, Mythos. We're having a very amazing weekend. Our car went down and the battery was dead. And what's amazing is today is the last day of the 3 at Walmart. So we got a brand new one exchanged. So to me, that's amazing because otherwise it would have been $150. Does she have a seatbelt? Charles says. No seatbelt yet, Charles. And we're looking on Amazon for safety helmets. Uh-oh. Yeah, that is awesome. Mythos, it saved us a good chunk of change, and it was down to the day. Tomorrow, then the warranty would have been expired. So, being a poor person, that is awesome. That made my weekend. Oh, Charles wants to know, did you buy the chair, Ashley, or did I buy it for you?
Greg's not buying me anything.
She doesn't want me to pick the chair out. She doesn't trust me. I think she got offended when I told her I wanted to get one with like an airbag. So if she fell back again, the bag would open up. But that might throw her out of the chair when the chair hits the ground. So it could cause more damage. You'd have to watch it, Freak. The chair collapsed. She went back and the chair collapsed. It's on our channel. It was just a couple seconds. I have to apologize because I didn't know that I laughed first before I asked her if she was okay.
Wow.
But I'm caught on video laughing first and then saying, "Are you okay?" I'm sorry.
And then not even ask if I was okay. You made sure you fell on the miniatures.
Well, you fell right next to him, so I want to make sure. Yeah, I asked if the miniatures were okay.
That's who we were talking to, right? The minis.
Yeah.
Because priorities.
Priorities.
Gaming.
Yes, Mythos. A single day. Had it not acted up tomorrow, I would have been out. $149 plus tax and a court charge. But because it failed today, and they made it close. I bet you they were hoping it would have made it a day or two past and then fail, but it nevertheless we ended up, being okay. So today, you guys, we have Freak who dared to come on as a guest. You guys remember him? Yeah.
You make it sound like I'm scared.
Huh? No, don't. What did he say?
You make it sound like he's scared.
Oh no, I don't think you're scared of it.
He dares arrive at the gaming with coffee. Oh,
well, if you get a text message from Keegan that has a picture attachment,
don't open it.
I would be scared. Yeah. That's all we can say.
Mhm.
So hopefully Keegan's not listening. Well, he might.
He
might.
probably does
Probably.
jump on once in a while. Actually, I think he has to go get his son. It's 4:00, so yeah, I think that's where they're headed.
So whenever you're ready, sir, you can let us know. We should do sound effects, like introduce him.
I don't know if this one does it. We haven't played with it too much.
I'll introduce you out when you're ready as the guy that got me thrown into the trunk of a car in conversations with Compton.
I know not these things you say.
Sure.
Actually, I think the trunk was Mythos.
Somebody at Commodore.
And then
was all
Commodore
over
just
that.
ran with it.
He ran with it. Yeah.
See, that's one of my biggest problems is I come up with these because they're very real in my head. You know, I'm thinking, Greg's somewhere. Ashley's been pretty mean. Oh, okay. Where is Greg? It's like, remember those old commercials? I mean, come on, we're Gen Xers, you know, right? You know, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your Greg is?
Where's Greg? In the trunk of a car. Yeah.
Yeah, Greg.
That's why.
Thanks, Frank. You know, it makes me sound like I'm abusive.
You went
No,
ran
you
with
got-
that, Ashley.
Oh,
Hey, you shut up in there! Shut up!
it was Frank's idea, I guess.
Just as long as you drive,
Not me.
good.
Mythos.
So don't drive into a river. You know, just drive straight. Man.
Charles.
Does he have like a straw sticking out of the back of the trunk? You can breathe.
Yeah, that might not be good with the exhaust fumes and all for me.
Hey,
his
you
mouth
get what
is
you get.
big. He has
You
one
get
straw
what you
up his nose,
get, man.
that's it.
I'm sorry. You get
The
what
other
you
nostril's
get.
closed.
Yep.
Hey, as long as you got a straw, hey,
That's what they make them for, right? They're not just for drinks anymore. They're for breathing.
not just for strengths. Exactly.
Oh, Lord.
Charles seeing old what's real and what's not. That's a good place to be, though, Charles, because you can never.
Blinding.
You just say, hey, I don't know if it's real or not.
Thoughts I throw.
Oh,
Let's do something here. I'm trying to see where your stuff. Come on. Channel.
Is everything working on your end then?
I don't know. I
babe, we got some.
I farted around with this stuff, so
We got 7 subscribers.
add
We're at
channel.
676.
Oh, we got 7.
We just got
People
7
today?
subscribers. Yeah,
Wow.
today. So, yeah, because we checked this
There.
last night.
There we go. It says it paired the channels with the stream. You should be good now.
Yep. I just had to flip the switch.
Yeah, because as I say, there's a little switch, and I mean, this software is nice, so you can stream to your YouTube channel.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah. So, like, if anybody else joined, well, we've had upwards of 5 people, but you know, it would go to everybody's channel. All they have to do is authorize it, and then what's nice, I think, about it is it allows people to kind of get together. You remember like the paint and chats?
Yes.
Now, when you do those, you're able to, everybody who's in it can benefit because it goes to everybody's channel.
Okay.
See, so it wouldn't be just, hey guys, hang out with us when we do a paint and chat, and it only affects our channel. It would go to yours, or I don't know, Mythos, or anybody that joined in. It would be fed to theirs if they're invited.
And if anyone who's still watching wants to join, just let us know. We'll put the
Yeah.
invite up in the chat.
That makes sense. Very nice.
Freak had a birthday?
Huh?
21, he was going to the clubs, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Mythos
around-
wants to know,
moving
how you been?
around.
Have you had a nice birthday?
Wooking Panub, you know, in all the wrong places.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good birthday. My birthday was on the 18th.
Well, that's actually our granddaughter's birthday.
Really? So she's a crazy Gemini too?
Yes,
Yeah.
much so. She's obsessed with coffee. She will literally come in our house and go through our fridge to see if we have coffee.
That's your fault.
That's your fault.
Hey, it's who cares? It's good. Who cares?
Yeah, they can go
Who
drink
cares?
soda. It has more caffeine.
No
No.
one cares. Coffee, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Nobody.
coffee is the drink of God.
I mean, we've given all our kids coffee and grandkids coffee
It's
for
better
as soon as they can drink out of a straw.
Better to give it to the grandkids. You give them cookies and all sorts of stuff and go, here you go. Take them back.
That's sure we have done that.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, when I was a baby, all the way till I think it's at least about 2. Yeah, my grandmother used to give me literally coffee and milk. That's a thing.
That's back when you could put Jim Beam on their teeth when they're teething and nobody got upset.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I still do it. What? Why?
Yeah.
What?
I'm not teething anymore, but it helps.
It does. It helps a lot.
It does.
You know.
What are you doing?
I'm thinking,
Greg? Suck
man,
your thumb.
I
Yeah.
think I just might imagine a toothache. Give me a second here. Like,
How was your show?
I feel better.
Way better. I made it. Yeah, that's right, Mythos. I'm not sure where she got that obsession from. It could have been.
I will
passed
send
along
Mythos
and
the picture.
cultivated.
She was like, I think a year.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Did Steve get his invite yet?
Yeah, he did. Not sure if he's able to get on or not, so
Oh, okay.
we'll let it run.
We were just trying to wait and see if he wanted to hop on. But if he did not or can't, that's okay too. So, Freak, what have you been doing lately? Talk about your channel, what you're doing now, because you're more not the adult content channel, but
Okay. So you're not talking about the 4E page. Okay, got it.
yeah.
So
The OnlyFans is it's a pay-per-view thing. You said.
yeah, yeah. Actually, it's been really quiet. There's just been a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. My main thing is I've been really spending more time, in the gym. I'm actually going out to the gym about 4 days out of the week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just been. It got to the point to where it was just feeling unhealthy, and it was really struggling with that. So I've kind of backed off on the channel for a little bit. I haven't given it up or anything like that. It's just kind of backed off. We're about to crank it back up here. It's just like I said, just been a lot of moving parts. As you can see, I have a different background, and this is again temporary. I've actually moved, not house, but I moved location. So I'm in the process of remodeling my garage. I'm actually closing in my garage, and my middle daughter, Nina Chick, actually is going to be moving in. So the well house that my studio was in, that is going to be my grandson's room. So okay. I am now in a much larger room. It's enormous. It's my old master bedroom. My wife and I, we moved to the other bedroom. This originally is a two bedroom farmhouse. And so since I've got more junk, she said, "Hey, you can take this, and I want the room that's closest to the bathroom." It's like, okay, that's fair. So, but yeah, so literally I have a ton of space here. You can't really tell because all you see is this, if I raise this, you can see sunlight. But yeah, so it's been interesting. Yeah, the whole workout thing I was just feeling pretty unhealthy for a while. And then now, like I said, I've been going at it for gosh, we've been going on 12 weeks now, 13 weeks. Yeah. 13
That's good,
weeks.
Though. You feel better, right? I mean, I used to be able to go to the gym. The only workout I get now is running from Ashley, but
that's it. The problem is that she catches.
You're trapped in a corner.
You can't really. Yeah. Running is good. That's if you get away. Remember that video that Mythos and I did where, I snagged Mythos's Codex, really beautiful, lovely Codex, and started running. Thought I got away with it. I didn't.
Didn't get away.
No.
It's incredible how far those tasers reach, too.
Oh, no. He caught up to me. You trying to steal his Codex? Yeah.
You can't do that, man.
Oh, he'll get you. He get you.
Earlier than you. I might take Charles up on some of his ideas.
No, don't. Charles encourages her. But the gym thing's a good thing. I used to, now I'm finding that by the time I get out and work,
Yeah.
get home, it's like there's no more time left to do anything.
Right.
Like there used to be, but whatever's happening in the world, it's like I already know what the day's gone. So
yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. And so lucky for me, my neighbor, he has this big shed that he's converted into a full-blown gym. He has the squat rack, he has dumbbells, he's got a couple of barbells. It's just insane.
From money to buy that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, the cool thing is I don't pay for a gym membership. You know,
there you go.
So that's just, which is great. Which
so
I just walk next door but we don't fart around with okay, what are we gonna do? Well, we just go work on legs. We're working on this program called Beast Body workout, and it's the same people that makes P90X.
Yeah, that P90X looked really difficult. I looked at that.
That's no joke, man.
And I was like, I don't know, that might kill me.
That's no joke. That stuff is serious. So when I started out, I'm telling you, I could barely do a push-up now, and it was kind of embarrassing because my friend / my trainer, Buddy Workout, he would say, "Go to the door," and I thought he was running me off. I'm like, okay, and I opened the door. It's like, no, do your push-ups on the door. I'm like, oh, this is so embarrassing. So I'm leaning against the door, doing push-ups against the door. That was like, oh, this sucks so bad.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere.
I did, I did, and honestly, I was really, again, spies not small beginnings, right? And so, those are my humble beginnings. Now I'm practically going at it with him, and now I'm trying to do the same thing he's doing, which he's incredible. He's about 3 years older than I am, and he's doing pull-ups, chin-ups, like nobody's business. So I could barely, when I started, I could barely hang on to stupid bar. Now I'm doing some chin-ups with leg assist. Now I got my one leg barely on a chair, and I can pull myself up. But eventually, I'm gonna get to the point. Yeah, I wanted to get to the point to where I don't look like a hot dog falling off a table. So eventually,
Mythos said you used to be into the P90X.
Yeah, a long time ago. But of course, I stopped, and that's kind of like.
Yeah, I seen the program when they put it out. I was like, much.
Yeah, it's intense, but the Beast program is like I said, it's not just one thing. It's not one section of your body. You're working out a lot of different areas. Like you have back, back and bis, but it's not just back and biceps. You're working out your back, your biceps. You're working out your abs, and it's all nonstop, and it's progressive. And you start off with, your progression is always 15, 12, and 8, sometimes with a drop set. And they usually add additional, like you start off with a light weight, then medium weight, then heavy weight during that progression. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I've had to take off this week because I had this nasty, I thought it was a wart. Come to find out, it's called a I don't know. It's a
like a boil.
It's like a boil. It's like a growth. It's something there, and I looked it up. It was called the something jarolomola. Let me see. This is gonna kill me now.
Skin tag?
No, it's not a skin tag. It's an actual growth, and sometimes what happens is it can come on due to an onset of either an infection at one point or something, whatever. I've got animals, so I wouldn't, I wouldn't put it past it. But it's kind of like it's like a. I have to find out what the hell it's called. Okay, there it is. It's a pyogenic granuloma. So it's like it's like a bump. It's nasty as hell. It's just gross. It looks like something stick. I thought it was a wart, and I went Wednesday to go get it cut out. And they slice it right off. Like, all right, great. Put a Band-Aid on it. Next thing you know, it looked like something was just trying to get out of my hand. I called them back and I said, "Do I have to buy a hat for this?" And so, but yeah, I got to see him tomorrow. So this whole week's been shot for my workout, but it's been pretty gross. But yeah, it's basically it's a type of growth that's non-cancerous and all that. It's just my body trying to protect itself. So
Mito said you got to be careful. Girls can cut into your OnlyFans profit.
well, it depends.
Depends on the growth.
Some people are into that.
That's true. That might work in your favor.
Some people are into toes, into feet. Others are into growth.
Yeah, there's some weird.
Hey, what a theme! I growth. I mean, hey, whatever floats your boat. God.
Oh God, that was sick. Here's another $20.
right.
Yeah.
It's like, can you pop it? No, you can't pop that. It's like a Malone. No, I can't not
Yeah.
pop it. Like, oh,
Okay.
hey, dress it up. Put a little tie on it.
What?
Hey,
Make you a little bow tie.
make a little bow tie. Put it on there. Draw a little face. Why he looks angry? Have you seen it?
Well, if they can treat it, that'd be okay. If
Yeah.
you got animals and stuff, you're gonna bound to get into something.
Yeah, it's true.
They
So
have.
yeah, and that's true because like I said, I've been working with. I've got chickens. Just added 2 more to chicken math is real, and then and of course I'm actually raising rabbits, meat rabbits. I think I've talked about that at one point. But yeah, they're it actually this is our third. We have already a third litter of kits, and we've got one of our does already pregnant for the next. So yeah,
Wow.
it's been pretty interesting. We've been pretty basically pretty busy on the homestead.
Just to say, you're doing the homestead thing.
Yeah, definitely.
He goes farm.
I do. I got to be a farm. As a matter of fact, coincidentally, we had a really bad storm about when was it? Mythos, when was that? About a month ago? Last month and a half?
The one
It was
that's
bad.
flooding everything.
Oh, this one not. It was so crazy. We had we actually had tornadoes, and it's a rarity to actually hit within the city. It actually tore off, like literally knocked out windows downtown, and knocked down power lines like crazy. And as a matter of fact, it took out our power for a while. And so about a month ago, yeah. And so the issue that we had was my issues, is especially when it's health issues, that I have sleep apnea, and so I gotta have my CPAP. If I don't have that on, I will not breathe. I'll sound like a really jacked up Darth Vader, and I just don't do well without air. I get this allergy. I break out and not living, and so
Yeah.
it's absolutely bad. It's super bad. And so we were tossing around the idea of whether we wanted to go ahead with a full home generator, or a portable. I started doing the math, started doing the homework, and my brother, who's an electrical engineer, he was so gung-ho about it. He said, okay, I'm going to design it for you, and then and we'll build it, because I'm more of the tech, he is more the designer. And so we worked together, and we actually did. I got a portable generator that runs on 3 types of fuel. The primary one we're running is going to be on propane, and we have a perfect inlet going to the main line. We have I installed what's called an interlock that keeps it from backfeeding into the city. And yeah, there's a key fob that you could remotely start it. So now I have, and it runs the entire house beautifully. So pretty freaking cool. But yeah, it's pretty wild. So yeah, it's been it has been a super busy month and a half or so for us here at the homestead.
Well, at least you didn't suffer a lot of damage. A lot of these people in the country, they've been hammered with the storms.
Yeah, we've had a couple massive ones up here just destroy towns.
Several towns within a few hours of us are just underwater.
Southwest of us
got
hit by a tornado, destroyed it, completely got flooded out.
And the water.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
water
Mythos
still
is right. Yeah, Mythos was right. That one, it took out a lot of buildings, the sides of buildings. And what was crazy is that it hit downtown. And the last time that happened, that was a hurricane that came through. This is just a storm. And yeah, it tore out the buildings and all these. What do you call it?
Hopefully no one was seriously hurt.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, it messed up. It did a lot of damage, but it wasn't that bad. So, but yeah. Now, as far as the gaming side, it's actually been interesting. We've been again, it's time limitation, but we're really enjoying playing some Conquest. It's a slow progression, because of my time and all that, but it's been a lot of fun. I've got my neighbor came over. We were for my birthday, and we were actually talking about Conquest, and he heard about the game, and Oni was talking to him about it. Next thing you know, he went over there right after and ordered his models. I'm like, bro, you haven't even. Yeah, we played a little mini demo game, and just because I just wanted to play something, and man, he absolutely loved it. He just went nuts, and so he immediately ordered. It was a lot of fun. So he got super excited. Now he's dealing. I told him, look, it's coming from Greece, man. Look, it's coming from Greece. You have to be a little patient. So unfortunately, it showed as on hand, but when he ordered it, wound up to be back ordered. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. So
you don't know
overall,
how many
man.
people,
It's been a lot of fun.
had that up in a card or something before he got on it. May have shown, and then people hit it before he did.
Exactly. Well, the thing is, the game is growing in popularity. It's really. I have not. As a matter of fact, Oni's about to hop on here in just a second, but it really astounds me how quickly the game is growing. I really didn't expect it, but it's just blowing up.
What are some of the aspects you like about it then? I mean, what about you?
Yeah, so one of the things that I absolutely love, I love the aesthetics. The models are great. They're a little bigger scale than what I'm familiar with say Warhammer, but the sculpts are really nice, and they're predominantly based off of fantasy, I guess. But it's just gorgeous sculpts. Aside from that, I think the thing that sticks out for me the most, because I'm a simple guy, I love simplicity.
Yeah.
I don't want a calculus on rules. I love simple. And so one of the things that I really enjoy about it is that in the game you spend less time on the rules, more time playing. So just kind of give you an idea. We went to a game store and wound up playing up to 10 turns. 10 turns, right? Typically, in let's say Warhammer, it's five turns, right? 5 turns per person. And Mythos, every time Mythos and I played, of course, we goof off and we hang out and all that. So those 5 turns usually turns out to be about 6 to 7 hours. It's an all-day affair, right? But with Conquest, though, again, you spend less time in the rules. So in those 10 turns, the amount of time that we spent playing was 2 hours. 2 hours.
What's the actual game name of it? Just Conquest.
He's trying to look it up.
It's Conquest. Yeah, it's Conquest. Something of Kings. Hold on, I'm gonna lie. Give me a second.
The last.
Yeah. What is it? Hold on, I'll tell you a second.
Where'd it go?
Here.
There you go. You got Conquest.
Yeah, it's Conquest. Where's it's through Parabellum Games. If you look at Parabellum, it's the last argument of Kings is what it is. Yeah. Last Argument of Kings. So, yeah, and it's just a lot of fun. I haven't really for a while. I was thinking, I don't know if I could play Warhammer anymore. But you know what? I really like my models. I went through a lot with those things, and I worked hard, and I painted them. I actually love them. So they're still in my box. You know, they're there. So who knows? I may return to Warhammer.
Oh, it's okay. I
sometime,
had to
but,
use my Warhammer box for a tank game, so right now all my cheerleaders are on our
Right.
table.
Oh,
Right.
Keegan's on. He's saying hello to you, freak.
Hey, what's going on, man? That's good to hear you, man.
And Charles, you're not crazy. I seen your comment. Sorry about that, man. But it's okay if she drives you crazy the wrong way. I know what that's like. Sometimes Ashley drives me crazy, but you're still here, huh? Damn. I got to be careful what I say anymore.
I do have sharp objects over here.
Yeah, insurance on you. So, anyways, freak, it's she's looking at the game now. She's looking at the models. They look pretty cool. And I
Look like knights.
I will agree with you, Hammer, but it takes too long to do everything. And so you've got those one-page rules everybody's talking about. Now, a lot of people are using those.
Right.
The drawback to that is then, of course, every little faction and every squad, you're losing all your little extra ability. You're getting
Right.
through the game. So I'm the same as you in that regard.
Keeg is just poking that bear.
Keegan, stop it. He is.
I don't know, Keegan.
And
Let's
there's
see what happens.
There's Oni. How are you, sir?
What's up, Steve?
What's up, man?
Hey,
What's up, everyone?
how you bees?
I have to apologize, Oni, because when Freak said Steven's coming, I'm like, Steven? He goes, Oni. I'm like, oh, okay, I know Oni.
I tried.
It didn't dawn on me. But yeah, the simpler the rules, I mean, I think it's easier, too, to get
I heard
gamers into it.
that's my cue.
Yeah, so Steve is our he is kind of like our resident conquest guru. As a matter of fact, he's gotten it to where he's developed several communities already playing Conquest throughout the metropolitan area. So actually, really, he's done a damn good job bringing them. And I was just saying before you came on, Steve, that man, the game popularity is just exploding. People are just going nuts over it. It's
So, piggybacking off of that, I just made it back from Austin. I was at a convention out there at Parabellum, the makers of Conquest. They asked me to go out there and run their booths, run demos for all of that.
Wow.
So I just got home from that. Yeah, pretty much converted like 25 other people. It was primarily a 40K tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just not happy.
Yeah.
With their game. So I was like, it's like, come to our booth. let me show you the ropes of Conquest. And they're like, yeah, I'm quitting 40K. I'm quitting. It's like, this is much simpler, a lot quicker. Because by the time I ran 8 demos in the span of 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's what Al was saying. It's much simpler rules, faster play.
It is.
A lot of rules.
Yeah, it is. It's faster. It's simpler. As a matter of fact, the book, which you can get, it's like $14. That's the rule book. It's about
for free.
that, or you can get it for free. You can actually download it on the app.
$14.
And
Not 60.
yep. It's $14, and you can get it off the or for free you can get it on the app. That's free. And you can their app. You can also do the
No,
what do you call it?
the 40K spinoff. It's its own separate thing. Different.
Right. It's its own thing. It's not no, that they've got it from the ground up. They actually have a army builder, and anything that you want to know about your army or any army within the Conquest universe. It's there. It's all in there. What's really neat is that when you get a model or models, it comes with a card, and that data card has a QR code. What you do is you take your app, open it up, scan it, and it immediately pulls up all the data on that model. And you can use it to build up your army with it. It's really, really cool.
So
like I
what
said,
looks like is like a mixture between Rome or Spartans and Knights is what it kind of looks like.
actually it goes in. It's kind of it's a mix of different mythologies, right? Because like the ones I'm playing are the Nords, and so there's a lot of there's Brian. What's going on, man? And there's a lot of kind of like Nords, Nordic background. Then you've got because you've got kind of like the werewolves and the jarls, and it's just really vast. And then of course you've got city states, which are kind of look like more of the knights or the different. But it's just very broad. It's not just one thing.
States.
What's that?
The city states are the Greek inspired ones. 100
Right.
human ones. Spires are the aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Brune are orcs on dinosaurs. Then you have Dwegom, which are the dwarves.
Dwarfs, yeah.
Did you say dinosaurs? Here's Ashley turning her head. What? Well, we'll have to check it out because just looking at the sculpts, they look really nice. You got a giant there. It looks like.
Well, that's the neat thing about that is that the game is not it's very fluid.
It's alternate activation, so you're not waiting the full turn for you to activate.
Right.
So it's
Right.
very reactive.
Yes. It's so funny because Bloodbath starts right on the first to second turn, man. Second turn is when everything really, really gets crazy. But if you imagine a battle right between these two massive armies, and these armies are coming in right, and you could just imagine them just clashing in hand-to-hand combat or shooting. That's the feel that you kind of get when you're playing this game.
Wow.
It's very, very dynamic, and of course, there's some very interesting dynamic rules, such as the height of each model. Every model has a particular height, first, second, third, right? So what was it called, Steve? It's a specific word to where you can actually shoot over another model. I don't have my book here. So there's different height aspects of your armies, right? And so you have level 1 and then level 2 and level 3, which is the highest, the largest ones.
There's difference. You just declare your shooting. It just depends on the height.
Right. And so what happens is, say you've got a model that is a height, say around level 2, and you have a level 1 army in the back. You cannot shoot over.
There's no levels.
Okay.
It's height. Regular infantry is
Right.
height. Brutes are height 2, and then
Right.
height 3.
Right. So the thing is that your actual attacks can be affected by the height of what's in front of you. So
Nice. So, I mean, just listening to you talk about it, and Ashley's looking over here on a screen you can't see. That looks like a pretty nice starter sets too there. So.
oh yeah, they are, man.
Uh,
Oh, the starter sets are great.
Price-wise, I mean,
No, the cost is really good. I think another thing that's really attracting is the fact that the models are bigger. They're very big. The model they're compared to the smaller scale of say Warhammer models or miniatures like of the Space Marine, and they vary. They're not all the same size,
Yeah.
So, and the thing is that I think that makes them easier, a little more fun to paint.
It makes it so much easier to beat.
Oh yeah, because
Right.
you have more surface. So, but and it's so many. It's very dynamic. So many different parts. It's not all the same.
I just want the dinosaurs.
Ashley just wants the dinosaurs. They look pretty cool though. So then,
Yeah.
so Steven, you're like a spokesperson for them, right? Or
Well, I just run the communities.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. So Jack, it's been a little bit, but Warhammer to me is, I mean, I like it, but it's sometimes we just don't get a chance to play it too much because I do prefer faster moving games that are a little easier to do. just time wise, I mean, you guys know how it is. It doesn't
Oh,
seem
absolutely.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
time. Oh boy.
Yeah, I will say that I do miss playing 40K as you know because I love the 40K world, the universe.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's just that the sci-fi. I've always loved it. But I think GW is really doing a lot of people, a lot of the community a disservice, with the way they've been handling things. So. Like I said, I'm not here to bash GW. It's just
Yeah, you're not saying anything. Nobody else has.
Yeah. And so my thing is, I do enjoy simplicity, and the fact that, like I said, I can spend more time playing the game rather than scratch my head and spend 20 minutes to 30 minutes looking for a rule that may or may not be there. So it's like, So yeah.
Yeah, Keegan's got
I need $530.
You need $530. Stop that.
Greg, come on, man. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's just go
Steve,
get another job.
Steve, work your magic.
I just want the dinosaurs.
Steve, work your magic. Work your magic, Steve.
Yeah, you got a discount keyboard,
Steve.
She likes those dinosaurs, man. While you guys are talking,
You ready for this?
Here adding stuff.
You ready for this?
Do it.
Limited
Do it.
time.
Do it.
Don't be no bitch.
2,000 points.
You what? Steve?
This is actually a 2,000 point army.
A 2,000 point army.
That's what it
Slow
says.
down, girl.
Oh my God.
It's everything for a 2,000 point army.
Well, now you started a monster there.
Steve, our work here is done.
Your work here is done. That's right.
All right, stream's over with. All right.
Right.
It's got a little plastic crack. Just just touch it. There you go. Why do you
that's so
need
funny.
2,000 points, Ashley?
Because it gives me all those dinosaurs.
She was just dinosaur. I want to shout out to Brian. That's let me warm up, man. I just saw your post, man. You're a
Did we
sexy
lose?
beast.
Or did Steve have to
Oh,
go?
Steve, what happened?
We lost him.
I think he lagged or something.
Yeah,
He'll
he'll be back. He'll be back.
I thought
Yeah,
maybe he was
it wasn't
joking.
a hit
My
and
work
run
here's done, he
situation.
said. The movie's gone.
I'm going
This
home.
Brontosaurus is stupid.
So,
This is one.
good Lord, Ashley. We have to eat too. Good God. Go work that corner. Sure, Keegan.
Right. Yes.
You didn't have to touch it. Ashley just looked at it. That's right. She loves
Hey.
dinosaurs. So now, what's going to happen?
There it is.
Here, let's get it back on. Hold on a second there. There we go.
Dang it. Thanks, Steve. You were like, my work here is done.
No, I got
And then boom, you were out of there.
I got a notification. I clicked on it and completely took me out. I was like, all right.
Hey,
You
man.
didn't happen to find a discount code, did you? Because I think Ashley's about got me. broke.
Yeah, we can message it to you. We'll send that out to you.
No, when I say I like dinosaurs, literally, I got a bunch of dinosaurs.
Oh, nice. Oh, you weren't kidding. You really like the dinos.
Oh, there's more.
That's awesome.
Well, you should show them what you've done over there on your printing too, as long as they're on the show. Because she did a lot with her bugs.
Ugh.
Oh, man.
Here it
Rotate.
is. Only thing I
Wait,
wanted in
that-
40K was
I don't know.
just a dreadnought holding a giant can of raid. So you can spray it there.
Right, the nids.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
bunch of
man.
them over here.
Oh, wow.
Those are some big ones.
Nice.
Keep them busy
Those
painting
are
them.
all printed. This one's printed.
That's all. Hey, Steve. How's it going, man?
Hello,
Yeah, it's been a long
Telemachus.
time.
And hey, all
Hi,
right.
Steve.
Who took my dice?
Oh,
Yeah, we're just
I missed your face.
That one was printed.
so Alan Steven just got me bankrupt by talking about conquest.
That's awesome.
No, I just want the damn dinosaurs.
Well, yeah, but Ashley, 2,000 points worth. I mean, then you'd have to have something to fight.
start. You can start slow. You can
Start slow. You don't know Ashley. There's no
There's no slow.
slow. There's luck.
This.
If I won the
These
lottery,
dinosaurs are 30.
There you go. Just see, just start slow.
That was
That was
nice.
100.
Start slow.
Yeah.
Start slow.
Oh, this would be too damn easy to spend $1,000.
Whoa, slow down.
I'm just saying it'd be too easy to start $1,000 because one's 530,
Go-
one's 200,
go to
another
this-
one's 1.
So I'm just going to take this time right now to promote Gamers with Coffee as much as possible. Let's get them up to at least 1,000 so he can start getting monetized and as fast as he can on YouTube because he's going to need the money.
Gonna need it, man. Then I have to go to the state and tell them, hey,
Okay,
need
what-
to apply for
Ben.
assistance. And when they say why, I say we're moving we're in Warhammer 40K. That should get us in the door. They'll know we need assistance there. But then we can tell them you have things. What?
okay, when I was Death Guard, my one figure that I wanted was almost 200
I didn't get it because that was
because I switched freaking groups.
I don't know. Yes, we'll have to figure something out. But anyways, it sounds like it's a. I mean, I'm interested in the rule part. I'm obviously now we're gonna end up having to buy some of this. I'm already screwed. So you can sell if you're
Absolutely.
So if you're freaking Space Marines before I touch my Tyranids,
No, you won't.
wash me.
Wow. See, don't marry another gamer.
And whose fault is that? I would have been happy just playing the 360 or even the Xbox One. But no, you decided to get me the Death Guard. So whose fault is that?
That's true. I will take it. See, and this is why. Well,
Hey, man. You got nobody to blame but yourself.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You got no sympathy for me, man. Just saying. All I'm going to say is you better take care of
Oh,
it.
here,
man.
hold on. You got
That's mine.
that's yours. Turn that off then. There we go. Clean that up. Oh, jeez. Anyways, I'm glad you got.
It's a fun game. It is a fun game. But honestly, and I think I think that's kind of the reason why I'm not really ready to get rid of my my models for Warhammer quite yet, because I really love the concept and the universe itself, and just if the game were simpler, man, I'd be on it like rice, dude.
Yeah, you're better.
Right on rice.
I am.
I do. I just like it. I do like. What's that?
I sold everything.
You sold everything?
Yep.
Yeah. I just put a lot of time in my stuff, man.
You put a lot of effort into your stuff.
Oh, you know,
I
I
did.
like it. I get rid of it.
I know you are.
Yeah.
Because yeah, Steve is definitely like, once he's committed, once he makes up his mind, it's like
Yep.
that's me. If I put a lot of investment in it, I'm like, I'm not quite ready to
I don't
just cut
get
ties.
attached.
What's that?
That I don't get emotionally attached.
Oh,
Well,
for some
yeah.
reason we do.
I do.
I don't know.
I do.
Kinda.
Again, because I spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah.
And it's the army that I kind of grew to love all these years. I mean, come on, man. Been doing it for 8 years. You know, playing the damn game for 8 years, at least for 7 years.
I've been doing it for 7 years.
Yeah.
Well, no, scratch that. 6 years.
One model's $100.
So
'Cause I stopped playing around September of last year.
260.
right.
Out them. And I need
So.
3.
Well, it's all, see, kind of what we've been doing, Stephen, is we're just trying to condense things. Like, instead of having too much, I've sold a few things off. Like, I had some snipers that Ashley touched, and I couldn't.
You had a sniper.
Well, I sold his group too because they couldn't hit nothing just by association. So I eBayed them off. And
So-
just kind of a group, so I don't have so
Yeah,
much.
He hasn't let me touch him.
So I've committed. So I played a lot of tabletop games. So this year I limited it to only 3.
Yeah.
So I'm only going to play the 3 games that I actually play a lot. Everything else I'm getting rid of. It's just that I was committing too much time, and like time playing, time not spending at home, time spending at the shop a lot. time building models, painting models. So I was like, you know what? Let me just commit to 3 that I'll play. Conquest is 1. Second one is Necromunda. And third one, I still haven't decided what the third game is going to be. But yeah, anything that's not those 3 games that I pick, I'm getting rid of. Because I don't have the time. Like
You're bustling, dude. You're nonstop.
I mean, even we had, like, I think the last video that we posted was back in April, right? In our channel.
See, Steven. Necromunda.
So,
I like Necromunda.
Oh, Necromunda's fun. But yeah, I think the last video that we posted in our channel was in April. But like ever since then, like, I just haven't had the time to. I mean, I have videos recorded. I just haven't had the time to edit them.
Right.
I'm constantly talking to other game companies trying to get us sponsorships and stuff. Which, I mean, we got 2 of them. One of them's War Games exclusives. They're sponsoring us. And then I'm working on another one right now. I just haven't said anything to Al yet until it's more concrete. I don't want to get his hopes up.
Well, hopefully that all works out for you, man. I understand why you limit it to a couple games. And another drawback is you do too many games like we do, you start getting rules blurred. So when you do play, it takes you a little longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of what Mythos said over here, when you do paint your stuff, that's part of it.
Paint it, you get your blood and everything else in it.
Oh, absolutely. Blood, sweat, and tears, you know. And honestly, it's funny. Steve and I have our personalities are completely opposites. It's like Steve is the organized. He is more of the OCD side, like, you know, everything is in 90-degree angles and blah, blah, blah. Me, I am emotional. I am more of like the investor. I'm like, you know, this is my junkie side. I'm okay with it. I know where everything is. Leave it alone.
There you go. That's me. So, don't touch my desk. I know where
touch my crap. Don't touch my stuff, man. Don't touch my stuff. You know, I know my keys had like 40 keys on the key ring. Don't care if I don't know which one, you know, what those keys are for. They're there. They're mine.
Yeah.
Leave them the hell alone.
Yep. So, exactly.
So yeah. But
Greg harassed me about my freaking big ass key ring.
It's a giant wad. I mean, it should be like.
Don't mess with my shit.
Don't touch my stuff, man.
You could detach it and use it like a. It's a self-defense device. Okay,
so fun story. So I was a regional service manager for about 4.5 years, and one of my sites out in Memphis, we had a guy there, one of my techs, and the guy, oh my god, the guy was a bubblehead. Okay, you know what a bubblehead is? If we got any people former Navy in the chat, well. Those guys that work in the submarines, they're called bubbleheads, right? Especially on the nuke subs. And they are a different breed, totally different breed. I love them to death. They'll work hard, but they are a pain in a butt. So I was walking by him one day and, you know, just checking in on and seeing how things were going. I had just met with the customer and went back to the little office area. Where he had his little shop, and, you know, just started asking questions. And he looks at me, he does this. Hey, give me a key ring. I'm having a conversation with you. What do you mean give you the key ring? Let me see your key ring, please. So I hand all over my wad of keys. I had a clip. I gave him this large wad of freaking keys. And he starts taking everyone off the rings, and I had like 3 or 4 rings. This guy proceeds to takes everything and sets them down flat, and he's got them in perfect 90 degree. I mean, straight, and they're all facing the same direction. And I'm watching him and said, "Oh God!" I said, "Keith, you're OCD, aren't you?" He goes, "Don't worry about it. Do you need this key? What is that for?" Like, I don't know. Are we really doing this right now? He forced me.
But did you need them though?
It didn't freaking matter. I felt like he cornered me. I felt like I was being bullied.
No.
Like, what the hell is happening right now? And so he's like, "Do you need this key?" And I'm like, "I don't know. No, yes, no." He goes, "Do you?" I'm like, "Dude, you realize I can pound you into nothing, right? No, just do you need it?" I'm like, "No, I don't think so. I don't remember what that's for." Okay. And we did that process. It took us about 20 minutes. 20 freaking minutes of my life.
Do I need it or do I want it?
And so eventually, by the time we were done, he hands me the key ring back. 1 ring, 4 keys.
Uh-oh.
But did you feel better after it?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut your hole. Yes, I did. Actually, I did.
You're welcome.
So you see, there is a need for that kind of personality. You know, it helps bring the balance and
Balance to the force.
to the force. Yes,
Yeah.
You know, because it really does. My wife actually is OCD. She and I'm the polar opposite. So.
Are you pointing your finger at me?
But yeah, it's a fun. It's interesting for sure. But it makes for an interesting relationship. So yeah, man. Oh, it's crazy. So anyway, so yeah, Steve will have. Oh man, it's so funny. I learned that he was OCD when I was watching him set his models out and everything. Yeah. Shut up. He set his stuff out, and everything was like, I'm not lying, man. Look, we're talking about not like this, not like that, like that. Everything was perfect, linear, lining together, and I'm looking at this. I'm looking at him. You understand, man? I made a career of practically observing people's body language and what they did. And I'm watching this cat, and he's just got everything perfect. So I just wanted to see what he did. So I go over there, buy one of his models, and just did this.
Uh-oh.
He looks at me, and it goes back and moves it back exactly like he had it.
I would have waited until he turned his back and did it again.
Yeah.
I was just trying to see if my theory was correct.
Oh, I would have cut you if you did it again.
It's either that or he would have blasted me. He would have destroyed me with gas. But yeah, no, man. I knew he was definitely OCD when he just it was a perfect moment too, man. It just like I said, it was perfect like this, and I just went in there and did this, and he looked at me like,
You're gonna remember that the rest of your life, sir.
And I was like, oh, the son of a gun is OCD. Oh God.
Not OCD.
So in other words, Steven takes care of the other side of your adventure, right?
Steven's he's the one, like I said, he definitely, like, he's the guy who likes to run things in the background, more like the gaming community, the relationship between V-Twin and Parabellum. And so yeah, he does a lot of stuff, from behind the scenes. Once we get our asses back in gear, hopefully we can, start making some more content. It's just been, like I said, just been super busy for both of us, really. But in the personal lives, it's just been absolutely, and it hasn't been a bad busy. It's just busy with life.
After another,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just busy with life, and again, it's all the good stuff. It's all stuff that I don't mind. It's just there's a lot of stuff that I have to kind of scale back, like I said, between the working out, the move, that I don't know if Mithos caught this part, but and even Steve, but I'm actually moved my gaming area. Like, I don't know if I'm afraid to touching it because I might lose my screw it. Let's see what happens. You want to do this? Do you want to? Am I playing with fire
It's still
here.
connected. You should be okay.
Well, yeah, it's just my camera. Let's do this. All right. See if it stays.
It's just like
There you go.
Yeah, it's
You got
just
some room now.
I have a lot of room. It's a different, like I said, the room was my yeah, that's the backside there. And so it's just a bigger room. So
I don't know
it's
what all that leather stuff is and those cameras up in the corner of the ceiling.
you didn't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about. No clue
Nice,
what
at
you're
least you
talking
got
about. Hey,
You got
I like the smell of leather, okay? So
Keegan
yeah.
does too.
I don't even think Keegan's still even in here.
He might be. He's on the road.
He's probably like, God, I do love leather.
Normal driving.
No, I'll have to share with you because he now lives down the street from me and I work here. I'm driving the company truck past his house and I just shirt up and he's flashing me on his steps in front of the entire community. And I'm mortified. I'm like, keep driving, Greg. Just keep going. They all know you work here. They know, your daughter's with it. So yeah, he'll do that, stuff like that, and be like,
That's funny.
it's funny, but you're like, no, I'm working.
That's hilarious.
I don't know.
That's when you get brick.
I can't just return fire with bricks. What?
They start showing your nipple to him.
Oh boy.
See, okay, so and this is where I can relate to
Here's
Ashley
what freaked
because
up right now.
yeah, this is where I can relate to Ashley because you understand in our minds, this, and I can speak for myself. I'm very quick to respond. I'm very quick to react. And that's a drawback for some. For me, it's great.
Oh, same.
Yeah, for me, it's absolutely fantastic. But for others, people don't like it. But I can be really quick to react, and so, somebody fires something off, and I can very quick. The only one time that I had nothing to come back on was a time that, and I kind of shared this one on the Frost and Fist one time. We were playing. We're what? Being aroused at work is what?
What?
Is there a story? Is there a story I'm missing here? Someone want to
Oh,
share
do I
that?
need? I never sent Freak that video, did I?
Oh God, I don't.
I know I sent it to the Mythos.
Yeah, and he had to go to the eye doctor. He lost his vision for the whole week. It was. You don't necessarily. I don't
We'll
know.
have to talk. We'll talk off air.
It was a prank on me. She set up a prank with Keegan,
No,
and then
your granddaughters did.
whoever was in it.
I just happened to record it.
She recorded it and decided to send it to people.
What?
So I walked into the house.
Go
She'll take it out
on.
and send it to you on Messenger.
Yeah. Send it to me.
Yeah.
Now you got me. Now
You'll
I'm
never see me
curious.
that embarrassed most of the time, but.
So yeah.
Sorry,
so this-
Steven. Sometimes we derail we're like a pachinko ball, in the game. Ding, 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 ding. A little bit. But
yeah, I mean, so yeah, so I the only time that I could not be reactive and was dealing with Steve. And one time, we were playing. This was for Atlas's birthday game.
But you learned a lesson that day, didn't
And
you?
shut your hole.
ooh.
So we were playing. We got there, and I was already dealing with a lot of crap. Literally, a lot of crap. My septic system took a crap. My septic system went down, and so I had just gotten there. I got off the phone with my wife, and she's telling me, "Yeah, the septic system is just done. I don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. Blah blah blah. Nothing's flushing. Everything's back." I'm like, "Oh God." So I wasn't sure what I was gonna do, and the guys are calming me down, trying to take me off the ledge there, and little backstory. Steve had asked if because he was gonna give me some models, Black Templars, and he said, "But do you mind? I'd like to paint them." I was like, "Sure, no problem." I agreed to that, and we met up for lunch one day. Me, Mythos, and Steve, and he opened his trunk. He's like, hey, look. And he showed me one of the models that he kind of painted. He goes, I'm not painting them the customary, I'm just painting, kind of like what I have envisioned. So he had a nice, it's really cool. It was black with a highlight of like a greenish hue highlight. And in the sun and all that, I was like, okay, that looks cool. I like to see what is when it's done. So fast forward. We're getting together. He brings me the models, right? And he goes, oh, I got your models over there. And I walked to the table and I'm looking at all that. And I said, why are they green? Steve didn't say anything. He just kind of like, okay. This is what he does. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Steve, Mythos gifted me the Black Templars. I'm sorry, Mythos. My memory sucks, and so, dude. So we were playing the game.
Yeah, I was about to say I didn't buy those for you because that was
Yeah.
the time that I was painting Mythos as Ultramarines.
Right. Okay. Well, get off my lawn. So.
Yeah. Well. Tell the story like truthfully. Then I'll get off your lawn.
So the boys go out but before that, I think Mythos had gone out and got them pizza, right? And again, it didn't dawn on me, or I didn't think about it that pizza and Steve don't mix. And so after some time, we were playing the game, and Steve kind of passed by me and says, "Safety." And looks at me in the eye, and it continues to walk. I'm sorry, I can be pretty naive on some things, and I'm like, safety what? Meantime, Mythos, Atlas, and Steve were busting out laughing. I'm like, what does that mean, safety? And they're cracking up laughing, and then Steve's just kind of looking around, looking at me, and all of a sudden it was like, Greg, I would rather you punch me square in the face, knock me the hell out. Because Steve's raunchy, nasty, freaking lactose intolerant ass exploded right in front of me. And it was like somebody just busted me in the mouth. I'm like, oh God. And he goes,
knocking you out, that would have been an instant gratification.
He says, talk about my pain again. I'm like, oh my God.
All right, Al, you have the message. I think a 5-second video.
Okay, let me look here. Hang on.
Oh, jeez.
I must see.
No, the rest of everybody in the chat's gonna
They're gonna be like, "What the fuck? I want it."
Let me accept. All right. Oh my God! I had to rewind it.
It's only like 5 seconds.
I know, it's great. It looks like little twirly tassels he's got.
Yep, you guys can take your imaginations from there.
Oh, hold on, I gotta rewind.
Did you notice the hammer in his pants?
Yeah, I see. You were on a phone, huh? Well, you were calling.
He was. I think he was talking to his mother.
Yeah, I'm talking to my mom.
I think it was either Father's Day or birthday.
Oh yeah, Mom. Thanks for the call. Oh God! Oh!
Yeah. So, well, now he's scarred too.
Oh, that's actually pretty funny.
See?
That's actually pretty good. Yeah, you got to give him A for effort, man. So. But yeah, no, I definitely was scarred. Yeah, Mythos was right. There was a lot of traumatization on my part. So, I live to tell.
But you also learned a lesson that day, though.
Yep. Don't say shit about your
Don't say shit.
your paint.
Which,
Oh, I'm still talk crap. I just know never to feed you. Oh man.
You'll talk crap. You just
Never feed this boy anything with. Oh my.
Sure, I'll just bring my own.
No, you won't. No, you won't. I'll make sure Marley frisks you. Go check if he's got cheese on him.
So you gotta have fun in life. So
You know, now he's gonna go watch that video over and over and over.
Oh, I've been watching. I have it on loop. So it's just funny. I just think it's funny because it's like those tassels are perfect. What really got me was
I believe it was the girls' little pom poms.
Right. That's funny. And then what was that? A bat? A plastic wiffle bat or something? Or what was that?
No, it was one of his members.
Oh, that's kind of appropriate.
a lot of it blacked out in my mind.
Sledgehammer.
No.
Call my name. Hey, Peter Gabriel will be happy. Just saying, he'd have been proud.
She sent that to me, Warmut. He said something back like, "What did I just watch?"
Yeah, I think so.
And he's surprised.
No,
Brian is surprised. I don't understand. I mean, come on.
I'm not surprised anymore.
Didn't he walk out of his bedroom?
He walked out in a towel one day and then dropped the towel.
He had shorts
He was
on.
wearing shorts, but he just wanted to do that in front of me just to make me, for a split second, believe I might be traumatized.
Yeah, no, man.
Oh my God, Mythos.
Oh, what the hell, Mythos?
Next time you start talking crap, Steve can just start packing cheese sticks like animal clips. Yeah, pretty much.
Who says I don't already?
Do I?
He's saving it up just for you. Wow.
I mean, you think the pistol that I carry is carrying real bullets?
Well, you've been working on exercising. Now you're exercising your lungs right now, Al. So that's
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, dude. Yeah, you know what? That you got a point. You have a really good point there. Gosh, man. Okay, so another story. We're Mythos and Steve are over for a birthday game. I think it was our birthday, my birthday, and or something. Anyway, they were over at the house, and but Steve, I was it. I don't care. Whatever. So Steve was at my house.
Well, no. It was just a regular game day.
It was a game day. That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, it was just a regular game day. We're doing Kingdom Death.
Kingdom Death. That's right. And so we're we're about to play, and so Steve gets there first, and I'd gone to the bakery. It's the Mexican bakery basically, and then I'd gotten all kinds of really cool pastries and just all these things that are filled with all kinds of goodies and stuff. Really really good stuff. Excellent with coffee, no matter what. And so I had selected some of the specifically for Steve because I wanted him to try it. I was like, dude, check this out, And so I had some ready for him. And so he gets there. I said, dude, try these out, man. And he sees some, picks it up, takes a bite. He's got still most of it in his hand. Then looks at me. He goes, "This has cream cheese, doesn't it?" And the moment that he said that, my heart dropped because this was post the that day that he murdered me. Yeah.
The incident.
The incident. And so I'm looking at him like, oh no. He again kept eye contact the whole time, puts the rest in his mouth and eats it. And he proceeds to tell me, "You did this."
Oh wow, it's
you
your
did
fault.
this. I'm like,
You did this.
I'm like,
So I'm
why
assuming,
did
Steve,
you
you're
finish
lactose.
eating it?
Yeah.
Like, why did you have to eat it? You didn't have to eat. You could have put it in. No, he goes, no. Oh,
no,
you did this.
you bought it for me.
You bought it for me.
That was, I
That was fun. Man.
couldn't just give it back.
So
Yeah.
let's.
That's disrespectful, I have to eat it.
Oh, that was the disrespectful part.
I'm a guest in your house.
That was the disrespectful.
Come on, man.
Oh God. I can tell you right now,
Come on,
my
man.
bathroom was never the same since.
Wow.
Oh God, no, man. We had so much fun that day. No, we'll have to set something up like that. It's been a while, but yeah.
You're
Man.
gonna give him more cheese.
Just next time you set something up like that,
Oh, this is gonna be cheese dry. I'm not even gonna have any kind of cheese product.
get
I
yourself
know
a gas, like a World War
that won't
One
matter.
type of.
That's stuff. I'm telling. No, really, no. Greg, if you would have caught just a
Oops. You're muted.
That's how bad it was. You had to
Nope.
mute. His sound cut off. That's how bad it was.
Yep. Something happened to your sound, sir.
Nope. Did he mute
That's how
himself?
traumatized he is. Even his machines.
Even the machines are rebelling.
So if he invites you over, a lot of cheese or stuff before you get there.
Yeah, then you walk in like an undercover.
You all hear me now?
There you go.
There you go.
I touched the mic end and it was kind of loose. So no, man, no, that's a scary dude.
Well, see, now you got memories, right?
Well, you would like to keep fond memories, especially of your friends.
It's like those movies where someone's so traumatized they become mute.
Those are not fond memories. Those are memories that they're memories. I mean, look again. I've got a lot of friends that are veterans, right? And my heart goes out to them. Like, really, literally, my heart does go out to them, especially with PTSD, because I know what it does to them.
It's bad.
Just saying.
That wasn't that
And
bad.
you shut your face. So, yeah.
Me, those there, like the movies where they're so traumatized. Yeah.
Those are like those old, indie
You live.
movies. They're like,
They freeze up. I wonder if I'm allergic to work or traumatized. I could be traumatized by working and not gaming.
hey, that could be it.
Could be it.
That could be it. Yeah, man. But no, it's been fun. For my birthday, I'm really excited. I actually got a lot of Conquest models. Pretty stoked. That once I've completely moved all my stuff here, I can actually enjoy, hobbying in here. It's actually nice because the room is so much bigger, and we can actually have games in here that we're not on top of. When we were in the well house, I'd have 3 or 4 guys there, would be sitting there just playing the game. Man, we could barely have one folding table out, and it was just miserable. We were just on top of each other, and it was like, God, this, man, I've got a lot of floor
Now you
space.
got room.
Yeah, I got a lot of floor space. It's great, man.
You gonna put some shelves up in there, like bookcases? Or
I am, yeah. Matter of fact, I have a bookcase that I need to bring in here that's going to go on this wall, and then, like I said, I'm going to actually. I still have to put my guitars. I'm going to put them on each end here, and then I'm going to put some shelves like where my hobby desk is. I'm actually going to lay some shelves so I can actually put some of my. I need to get my paints off my desk. My biggest problem is that
Uh-oh.
Yeah, everything going out now. Awesome. No, hang on. Let me see. I wonder
We
if I
still
can get
hear
my-
you at least.
Yeah. we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's the camera's probably getting hot or something. But yeah. Go wake up, camera.
Yeah, that's
You
what we
can
did.
do
We had
it.
to go get another shelf. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. So the thing is, my issue is that I have a lot of I had all my paints on my desk, because I like to use everything, right? But I had no other place to put them, so they're all on my desk, on my
Yes,
hobby
that's
desk.
my problem.
Yeah, and so I need a place to actually put them, get them away, but easily accessible, and that way I can just get what I need and put it back when I'm done. I have no problem with that as long as I have a place to put them. I have to discipline myself for that. So I'm planning to get some shelves. I do have a like a tote tower that has drawers in it that I'm going to be putting most of the paints. I want to get as many paints off of my desk and leave just my rack that has certain paints on it. That way I can get what I need, use them, put them right back. So
The other ones they use all the times.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so that's kind of what I want to do, because once I get all these paints on my desk, there it goes.
Lost
It's
it
gone
again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my camera's probably getting a little warm. Let me see here. What is wrong with you? I'll let it cool
Is the
off.
plug for it? Maybe the.
Well, it's a DSLR, and
It'll run hot.
yeah, it's either that. I haven't even checked to see if my battery's even. Come here. Oh. Let's take a look and see where we are.
So you using a regular camera then?
I use a DSLR.
Yeah.
So it's kind of what I've used, for a lot of my
Some
stuff.
Time out after 20 minutes, or you can on my Canon. There's a port in the bottom, so if you get
Right.
aftermarket battery was in there, it'll
Mhm.
plug in, and then you can put it in the wall, and you don't run out of power.
Yeah, so I and that's kind of what I need. But I had a different power adapter. Let's see. I'm looking at it.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm using a different cable. That's why, and that I don't think this cable's right for this, because it uses USB-C. And
You're
so this is
might
not
be
the right
wrong.
cable. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch it. But anyway, yeah, give me a second. Let me swap this. Bear with me here. Talk to the nice people there, Oni.
Oh, there he goes.
The what?
He said, "Talk to the
He
nice
said,
people."
"Talk to all the nice people," and then he left you.
So what have you been up to, Oni?
Sounds like a lot of conquest.
I've just been trying to build the communities here, just doing all that, and then just work.
Yeah, see, that's our problem. We work during the day, and by the time both of us are home, it's 7, 8 o'clock. So it's almost
Yeah.
too late to really do anything.
Yeah, I'm actually working on something like just citywide. Just been going around to different stores that actually have conquest, trying to get a communities all.
Oh, so you're kind of setting up like with your hobby stores the gameplay with it.
Yeah,
Oh,
There you
okay,
go.
that'd be cool. If you can show people what it is that you're doing, it makes a big difference, because it looks like a nice setup. I like their figures. I'm already broke.
Do
but-
you build them, or are they already pre-built?
no, they come on Spruce. You have to build them.
Oh, okay.
There you go. They just sold Ashley.
War picked up Kings of War. It's another rank and flank game. But that one's modeled agnostic. Like you can, some of the guys that I've seen, they 3D printed their whole army, but it uses square base or rectangles.
Oh, does
Oh.
it? Okay.
Kidding
US.
me. I hate my life.
So I picked that up too. But yeah, Yeah, I've just been selling a whole bunch of stuff just so I can get rid of it,
Hang on.
just so I could have room for other games that I'm trying out. Because I've also started picking up board games.
Yeah, and if you get too many of them going, it's hard to keep up.
Jeffy.
Hey, Jeff, how are you, sir?
We're thinking about backing the new Battleship that's going to come out. It's all electronic.
It's a new form. Yeah, you remember Battleship the game? This is on Kickstarter. If you go look it up, it's a whole new revamp for, I guess, that type of a tabletop game.
Right.
But it looks pretty cool. So I was thinking, well, that might be a fun version. But right now, we're just trying to shave off the extra. So do I need all these? I can use this now. I have a combat patrol, or like Necromunda. I've got the stuff to play it, and I've got my faction, and I've got the books and the template and all this stuff. But now we don't play it. Me and Keegan and Clint were going to play it, and we got all into that, and then did a game or two, and that was it. But I like the game. I just don't have a chance to play it.
Yeah.
So trying to condense it a little bit to accomplish more. And then you'll see Hex to Hex here in the chat. His name's Jeff. He got me started into some of the Hex and counter stuff, which is a little bit different than the rest of the game. So many games, Stephen.
Yeah,
it's like the golden age of tabletop stuff these years. So
yeah. So before I even buy stuff for any game, I try it out. If there's somebody who actually plays it, ask them to run me through a couple of scenarios or games, and if I like it, then I'll invest in it.
Yep.
If the community is actually active, I'll invest in it. If not, I'm just gonna move on. Because like I said, I'm only limited up to 3 games moving forward. And I've already picked out the 2 games. There's still one more. I still haven't found the third game yet.
That would be a good idea, though, to keep yourself to a certain couple games. You'd be all right. And if you're working on building community anyway, it's because you're going to be the group expert every store you go to, right?
Yeah.
You're the one setting it up, so they're going to come to you for whatever questions they have and how to set things up. I mean, I'm glad you guys talked about my wallet's not, because I know Ashley. Ashley's, I'm going to have to go do something, DoorDash or something on the side. But the figures look cool, and I mean, it's not any more expensive than Warhammer. Actually,
it looked like you got a lot more pieces for $50.
Well, I was looking at that big starter set. That's not a bad price either. So, I mean, cost-wise, if you're going from Warhammer to that, that's probably a little bit more cost-effective, and with easier rules, I think you got a good deal, because that's the only drawback I have with Warhammer is
it's expensive.
No, everything's expensive, but it's the rules. It takes forever. Holy crap! How are you, Lanchnet? I have not seen you for a while, sir.
Oh, it's like 4:00 in the morning for him, if I remember correctly.
So that's cool, Steve. We haven't seen you for a while, and that's what I was telling now. You want to come on and say hi, man. Come on and say hi. Let people know what you're doing. Talk about your channel, what you're trying to promote, that kind of stuff.
Right on. Yeah, I mean, it's just So we're mostly focusing not just on one game system. With our channel, we're doing any game system that we get our hands on or even play. But yeah, it's mostly for it's for gamers. It's not,
Yeah, it's pretty wide, very broad. It's not exclusive.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Al's done a couple of
He's in Arizona.
Painting tutorials.
I'm thinking of a different one.
What's your channel, Steven?
That'll be.
Is it? Go ahead.
You can type it in the chat there. Oh, got it.
Yeah, Lanchnet, you're in Arizona. I think Ashley was confusing you with someone else.
Yeah, there was another one that's similar to his name.
There
The
it is.
V Twin Gaming. There you go.
I already put it in the chat. Yeah, it's just that right now we haven't really put any content out since April.
There you go.
It's short lived, so my battery's completely dead. So yeah, it's just one of those things. God darn it! It's just
You gotta get your good old fashioned USB plug and play camera.
man.
Oh well, we
Yeah,
have.
I haven't done anything, and it's like for how long? Good God!
Yeah.
So we'll let that sit for a minute.
It's all good. I mean, we try to get content, but we kind of go in spurts because, like you guys are saying, there's too much going on. Life gets to be really busy, and it does. I don't know. All I can say is that even when all the kids were here and all that, I used to have time in the evening. Somehow, I don't know how come, but anymore, the time is just.
Because all our kids have different homes, and we try to split our time up between
Yeah.
all the kids.
It goes quick, it seems
Or
like.
they were all here, so we didn't have to really go anywhere.
Yeah. Poor Al. I don't know
used
if
to.
he's going to be able to recover his camera.
Well,
Well, you
like
just
I said,
gotta-
I haven't set it up in a while because, like I said, I'm in the middle of moving. So
So, Al and Steven, Jeff just subbed to you guys' channel.
Thanks. Awesome.
awesome, thank you. All right, let me see if I can do this.
Yeah, I know Al's released a couple of videos with him painting a couple of things. I haven't actually done any paint videos or tutorials. I'm not really looking forward to like making tutorial videos, like painting tutorials.
Hey, he's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my crap webcam, so
Yeah.
it works. I'll have to figure out my whole DSLR.
If I do make like any painting videos, it's just gonna be a time lapse. Like no like instructions of how to paint it or whatnot, because I know people don't really have the same paints as one person does. So it's just if I do end up recording a painting video, it's just gonna be a time lapse. Like I've already talked to Al about it as well.
Mhm.
You like
Yeah, we have different, like I said, we have different ideals and strengths and stuff like that. I mean, I enjoy doing the tutorials. I enjoy kind of it's almost like basically you're painting with a friend or for somebody. It's just something that I've done since the beginning of just being on YouTube. Steve, he kind of more direct. He's got more of a focus on certain things, and I told him that's perfectly fine.
and
It's
I've
just
done
preference.
I've done a couple of painting tutorial videos.
Yeah.
It's just not.
It's not you. It's not your thing, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you got your plate full, it sounds like, Steven. And honestly, as far as paint tutorials, there's a lot of them out there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So
There's
you've got, like, focus on what you know you're.
yeah.
But, like, I tried the paint tutorials, and someone sent me a comment back in an email. Hey, we never seen anybody do a paint by numbers thing. It's like, woo! So that was
It's
where
okay. That's all you can paint.
See, if you're getting money for that,
Oh, I can pay that.
oh, you can do it anyways.
I'll just go do it anyways.
Man, she shook you down, man.
No, I know.
She shook you down like oh man, like a
see,
pinata.
Give me anything that's fantasy wise, I'll outpaint. With anything that's modern war wise, he'll outpaint me. So war wise, he does tanks and the figures a lot better than I can.
So I think
Give me
my-
Warhammer and some of the other fantasy stuff, so I'll outpaint him.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing with the convention that I did this weekend, actually, I went in with the intention of not buying things, and I wound up buying things.
That's how it happens.
So one of the vendors there, they're a local game shop. They like they had most of their stock there. And I found this board game. It's called Cyberpunk Red Combat Zone.
Cyberpunk makes a war game?
It was made by Monster Fight Club. Like they mostly make terrain. Pretty cheap. You guys have heard of them. Like they make like fantasy terrain, like some buildings and stuff. But so they actually made that game back in 23, and so I've never heard of it, so I picked it up. And my buddy who was there, who was helping me run the booth and do demos during our downtime, we actually set up another table with the Cyberpunk stuff, and we just played a game, and it was pretty fun. It's kind of like Kill Team.
Oh,
Or Necromunda. Well, actually, no, it's more like Necromunda, but it's set in the cyberpunk world, and the rules are very simple, and like you can create some massive boards.
oh wow.
So,
Again, it's simple, right?
yeah. And,
Charles subbed to you too, you guys. So you got 2 subs. All right.
oh, nice.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that.
And but yeah, so I mean, we both really enjoyed the game, and this Friday, we actually started playing. Me and a group of guys, we started playing Oathsworn, I think is what it's called. The
Old what?
Battler board game. And so every Friday we go up to the game shop and we play a board game. And so we just started playing Oathsworn 2 weeks ago. And so this Friday, since Thursday's 4th of July, he's gonna be off for like 10 days starting that 4th of July. I still don't know if I'm gonna be off that Friday or not, but anyways, getting off topic there. He said if I'm off that Friday, if we could meet up earlier than the time that we normally meet up on Friday, so we can play a couple of rounds of Cyberpunk. He was gonna bring all of his Necromunda terrain, and we're gonna make like this big old board and play Cyberpunk on that.
That's awesome.
That would be cool. You gotta put some pictures up of that at least, or
Yeah.
get a board.
Yeah, I was planning on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because tables are cool when they're all set up and they.
Right.
What I really would like to do is it's just the channel name is V Twin Gaming because we ride. Is I want to actually start doing, this is me personally, I'm going to start doing some recordings of riding out to the game store, and then recording an actual like game hangout or maybe a battle report or something like that, so because it's kind of part of what we do, but again, it's just the whole planning and setting it up. I already have the cameras, I've got everything I need for that. Just have to take the time to go out there, and again, the logistics is just crazy, and it's really my fault more than anything because I'm the one that lives far away from everything. So I live.
Oh, are you pretty far out of town then, Al? Or
I'm a ways from Houston. Yeah, I'm a good hour away north of the city.
oh wow.
Yeah. So even when Mythos and I used to get together, he would live an hour east of me. So either way, it's always over an hour just to get within. And of course, you have the traffic. It's like,
Yeah, I'm assuming Houston would be more bumper to bumper kind of thing.
it can be. It's pretty bad. It can be pretty rough. So, but it is what it is. So we're just trying to get back at it.
Well, that's all you can do. One day at a time. Get back
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Things come up. We just
Yeah.
try to somewhat stay as much as we're at least mostly consistent with our Sunday show.
Yeah.
And then the gaming's kind of doing this, but it just like how much spare time you have anymore.
Right.
And if we were independently wealthy and you could just spend all the time doing it, that'd be great. But I at this moment just
Man, there's a lot of love going on right now. Everybody's subbing to everybody.
That's the way you build a family, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, Charles, me and Steve, we ride. Of course, the RV twins. Steve has his Harley Lowrider ST.
ST.
Yep. And mine is a Kawasaki Vulcan Vaquero 1700. So no. I know myself. I know me. I have tasted the biscuit, and I can promise you, it's good. I can't be on no cross rocket. I just So my bike. Okay, so my bike is a V-twin. It's a lot like. I don't know if I can. I'll send you a picture of it so you can see what it looks like. I tell you, look it up. It's called the Kawasaki Vulcan Vaquero.
Is it like a touring bike or?
It is a touring, and it's a big. The equivalent would be more like the Harley, almost like a CVO type, or Street Glide. Very similar. Street Glide is probably the closest to it. But it's for the bang. I get a lot of bang for that buck because it has pretty much everything just about everything that Street Glide has, including the speakers and everything. It doesn't have a navigation, but I love the look. It's fantastic.
Kind of looks like a Harley almost.
Yeah, it does. It looks a lot very. I mean, it's got the bat wing. It's just a gorgeous bike. I freaking love that bike.
Jeff, we can get you a little weed eater motor and some gas. Wheelchair, and you could just be like Mario Kart.
Hey, now that'd be fun.
Yeah. Could you imagine, like in a retirement home, just hauling ass up and down the hallway?
Right.
Be kicked out of the nursing home.
Yeah, but it would be worth it.
That'd be epic.
Wow, Lanshnett, that's cool.
Yeah.
Napoleonic miniatures. That's an era that I've seen a lot of nice work done in.
That's actually one that we haven't gotten into.
Because somebody wants
What's
to play
that?
dinosaurs.
Hey, leave my dinosaur shit alone.
Here Ashley was thinking of you guys got your Harleys and your motorcycles.
I want a dinosaur.
Motorized. We should get you like
She wants to ride a bike, ride a dinosaur, man.
I'm still planning on getting that one from TikTok. Thirsty dinosaur that spits out smoke.
What?
Yeah. He's like, oh, I should get this for the granddaughter. I'm like, I'm getting it.
terrorize the doll.
You know what's funny?
Damn right.
My brother and his wife got one of those like that for my grandson, for Nina's chick's little boy. The problem is that he's autistic.
Oh.
That did not go well because it was like it was kind of like a green looked more like a green Godzilla, but it spit out like the smoke or whatever, the steam, and it started going off, and he just freaked the hell out, like no. So yeah, we have to kind of rip the voice box out and no more batteries for you. So after that, he loved it. He absolutely loved it. Don't turn that thing on though. Yeah, I was like, dang. And what's crazy is like, you've got an autistic son. Why would you do that? You know
that's a good question. That's a good question.
So yeah, that's you will never see me on a motorcycle. I'm an insurance adjuster and have worked some terrible accidents involving motorcycles. Yeah, that's okay, my man. Yeah, you know what? It's not for everybody. And you know what? Here's another little story. My wife and I were riding out. We were going out to the old Bible study, and the thing is that we have one way in, one way out. We live in a dead end road, in a little country road, and we were trying to get out, and then we saw a couple cars backed up, which is unusual. The only family lives in the street. Everybody's related to everybody. Me and my neighbor here are the only non-family. But we're kind of part of the family, and so we're like, we're waiting what's going on, and so one of our neighbors gets out his car that's in front. He goes, "Yeah, hey, this is gonna be blocked out for a while." And I said, "What's going on?" And I said, "Well, apparently, there's a kid in the crotch rocket that was zooming down 1774, and one of our neighbors was actually pulling into our street." And when she did, this kid kind of went, because there's a hill. He came zooming at least more than 100 miles plus an hour. Didn't see her turning. Hit her. She has a truck. Hit her truck so freaking hard that it knocked it into a ditch. So you can imagine what it did to him.
Wow. That's,
Yeah, it was bad. As a matter of fact, I'm going to send you some pics, Ash. But yeah, it was so bad. So no, I can understand. But you know, my wife and I even thought about that because my wife and I ride. She started out on a what is it, on a 500. She outgrew that on a Honda Rebel 500, and she went with an 1100. That's the one she actually wiped on. And then she says, I don't like the power or the way it handles. I want a bigger bike. I can't make that up. So I got her a Kawasaki Vulcan 900 Classic LT, and she absolutely loves that bike. Matter of fact, I'm going to send you the picture of the bike that she's on now, and then I'm going to show you this craziness. So no, I can definitely appreciate, you know, the but by the way, we went, by the time they cleared it, we saw the remains of the bike.
yeah.
There's
And-
probably nothing.
No, there was really nothing. Give me a second, and I'll send that to you. It was pretty crazy. So no, I can look here. Here it is. There, I can tell you right now. It was. I can appreciate. You know, I can appreciate those accents like that. Because this kid just, again, that's when they take their own life, their life in their own hands, and not realizing that they are not fighter pilots, you know, and they can lose their lives. So,
Well, just on something like that, kid wasn't expecting to come over a hill and see a car.
and
He
that's
was
just it.
thinking, I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I'm hauling butt.
Yep. No, that's exactly. And it's a sad story, because what happened was that he had rode down to a gas station. He went to get gas and some snacks and stuff, and he forgot his phone there. So the thing is, his mom and dad, we learned later that his mom and dad were tracking him and realized that he hadn't moved from that area. So they lived not too far from here. Thing is, when that kid came back up, he forgot his phone, had that accident. He became no more. Mom and dad went to the gas station, found the phone there. Then on the way back up, they had to see that.
How terrible is a parent? I mean, that
As
would
a
just
parent,
be-
there's no way.
You can't imagine. And here's the thing, because it hit one of our neighbors. That was our neighbor. She was absolutely petrified. I was talking to one of the constables, and not to be too graphic, but they were just pulling remains off of the truck.
Yeah,
So I mean,
that's
If
because of
you-
that impact.
that was impact. That's how hard this kid hit. He hit it so hard it pushed the truck into the ditch.
Yeah.
No, that's a lot of force.
So that means he was going way more than 100 miles an hour, man. And you can
At
see
least.
that bike. That bike was a pretty hefty bike, by the way. You can see it. It was a crotch rocket. I guarantee it had to be 1,000 or more. That was no little 400 or 500 banger at all.
Yeah, I remember my boys wanting to go and ride dirt bikes, and I'm like, absolutely not.
Well, a lot
Yeah.
of it's being careful because, like Lanchnet, he's an insurance adjuster, so
Yeah.
he's seen it. Now, I used to for a while, for a couple of years, Safe Flight Solutions. A lot of people automobile claims, so I worked in first notice of loss. A lot of death
All right.
in a lot, and that happened every day, all day long, man. I mean, I would get off a call, get another call, and you
Oh,
just-
he would
Yeah.
come home a couple times in tears.
yeah, because I'm the parent, or they don't know, or it's just without getting into a lot of detail, it's pretty horrific.
Sure.
You kind of really never know.
Yeah.
You could just be going to the store and somebody takes you out. It's bad.
Yeah.
If you're
Yep.
flying that fast in the middle of nowhere.
And that's the point. It's already scary enough, the fact that you can you have to ride like everybody's out to murder you, but you have to ride so super defensively. It's not even funny. When you got
Yeah,
these kids on
there's
these
some
crotch
people that
rockets,
don't care.
Well, they
That's
don't
exactly
see
right.
motorcycles as easy. You could hold your thumb
Right.
up and no motorcycle. Stick a gun in it.
Yep.
Literally, motorcycles. It's very hard to see them. They think everyone can see
Yep.
them. They're whipping out of traffic too. So
yeah,
I
I
don't know.
mean,
I'm in LA, and
yep,
you stand. These guys are riding in between the cars. Several
they're
cars.
lane filtering. Yep,
Watch the guy hit a door.
yep.
Thankfully, he wasn't trying to squeeze between the cars, but I don't know.
Yep, lane filtering. That's why they don't allow lane filtering here. That doesn't stop the idiots from doing it, though. Again, it's these kids. They don't believe that things will happen to them, and they're just terribly wrong, deathly wrong, and so bad things do happen to them. So,
Unfortunately.
but yeah, I mean, again, it's and the thing is, like I said, my wife and I, my wife did take a spill. This was we were riding back from a restaurant. From breakfast, and we were turning onto our street, and the thing is, she was still kind of new to riding, and when she turned, she went too wide, and when she did, she tried to course correct, but when she did, she actually gripped the front brake. And what happens is when that front brake hit that gravel off the road, the side of the road, it just went sliding, and when the tire finally grabbed onto the street, it just yeeted her right over. Yeah, it flung her over. Luckily, it was a low speed. She was doing about 20 maybe.
That can still do some damage.
Oh, it did. It broke her collarbone. Absolutely. Oh, it knocked the wind out.
It didn't break her neck.
No, and she had her helmet. She was fully geared. But even fully geared doesn't mean squat.
Oh.
So yeah. So that's she just, and that's when she was kind of done with that bike. The bike that she has. Okay, so the differences are that the one that she had was an 1100, and it was very racy. It wasn't a crotch rocket, but Honda makes some really racy bikes, and it's a parallel engine, and it's 1100. That thing got up. I rode that thing from Corpus Christi to Magnolia. It's a 4.5 hour ride, and I can tell you right now, I'm a big guy. That bike, that bike did not mind me being on it. It didn't care. I was on for the ride. And so that's why I can say I cannot be on a crotch rocket, because that biscuit was too good. So, but I like my bike. The bike that I have there, that Vulcan 1100, the Vaquero, really sweet, man. It's got a great ride. Reminds me of my old Road King. And so, yeah, I kind of enjoy it. So my wife and I ride every morning when we can on the weekend. So.
Yeah, grab me in to try and let him get a motorcycle.
No, I'm not trying to talk you into it. At one point, I wouldn't mind it just to go cruising around. How am I going to afford that if you're going to buy it $1,000, $2,000?
Right?
Hey, again, I said this before, man. It's called priority.
That's right.
Just saying.
Miniature game. The hobby. People don't understand. Hey, you gonna go on vacation? No, I'm in the plastics hobby. Oh, you gonna buy a new car? No. Games Workshop released a new box set. Yeah. So it's kind of how.
Okay, so I'm watching Hex the Hex there. He says, "Tell me, Al doesn't look like David Heath, owner of L&L Publishing."
Yeah.
All right, I need to look him up.
So we looked him up, and that's why we said, you kind of do a little bit.
A little bit.
All right, let's
Get a trike with a car engine, Charles says. That gets you to the conventions, and a trike has a basket, so you could take your games. I guess we could use that as a reason.
Honey, he's talking about a motorcycle basket.
No. You just go 50cc motor.
Oh, gee.
A weed eater engine.
You know how much gas you try to drive 300 miles?
No, I'm not saying 300 miles, but you have a basket. You take a little can of gas with you.
You ain't going nowhere at a gas station at all.
This guy looks those Dumb and Dumber. the little
Wow, Charles.
And a seat for Ashley and top of the motor. Wow. Wow.
We all know what that means.
Greg will be up on the engine.
No.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. I can see the similarities. It's kind of same, mouth.
little
I guess.
bit,
I mean,
but-
yeah,
You just need that kind of
that's
money, and then
hilarious.
you wouldn't have to have-
Yeah, all right. Hey, I could pass off as the CEO, right? Of Lock and Load.
You're allowed to today, Al. They asked me at work because I try to have a sense of humor. How's it going today, Greg? And I said, no, you address me as Mr. Finch. Today I identify as the CEO and you work.
Right?
She just started laughing. She goes, "You're
Hold
always
on, I'm trying to make it look like.
Yeah. There you go. You're trying. A
Yeah,
little
look
bit, but
just
you're-
like again. It's funny. Everybody tells me I have a twin somewhere.
but you probably do.
A doppelganger.
Yeah, they're out there.
Supposedly everyone has one.
Let's hope you don't. I mean, sometimes you're dangerous.
Chest, your elbow.
You need to go back and watch Al on Arch versus Chair.
Human versus chair.
Yeah, that was many warm-ups I
It's
did.
45 seconds.
It's 45-second clip, yeah.
Ma'am,
Then you'll
don't want
understand the
this.
jokes about the
You don't.
chair. That's why
Thank you.
Mythos started a chair fund for her.
Give him a chair.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Uh,
So something interesting that I'm going to start doing because I got to get back recording again on YouTube. I haven't not been on YouTube in a while. So I bought this. Of course, the Steam has the summer sale, right? Those of you who are video gamers,
yeah, I know who Steve is,
and
or what it is actually.
and so I found something that I thought was kind of interesting. They have the American truck simulator. I don't
American
think-
Truck Simulator.
American
Like
truck
Big
simulator.
Rigs? Or
Like rigs, yeah, absolutely, yeah, like big rigs. And so, what's up, bud? Okay, I appreciate it. It's my grandson. And so, so I'm like, yeah, yes, way many dollars spent on Steam. So I found that game, and it was only $5.99. Last I checked. Let me see. Matter of fact, it's funny because I have it in front of me.
Actually, I bought
It is
Farming Simulator.
$1.99 right now. That's how bad it is. So anyway,
wow.
I bought the game.
Yeah, I bought Farming Simulator.
You did?
Oh my God,
I go hard.
Keegan plays Farming Sim. He got
Dude.
an accomplishment, Steven, for the 10-hour play. You cannot be away from the controller AFK for more than 5 minutes. So all you were allowed was to you had to actually do something. So for 10 hours, he got that award. Then he tried explaining to my daughter how come he didn't get no housework done that day. He was off work. He's been all day on Farming Simulator. I'm like,
Al, I sent you that video
Okay.
that Greg keeps talking about.
wait.
Let me look here.
Chair versus human.
Holy crap! I mean, that was
Yeah.
lightning. It was
Right out of the
lightning
chair.
fast. That was like instant. Nope.
Yep, there and we
Nope.
didn't
Like
think there was
the
anything
chair
wrong
said, nope.
with the chair.
That would make me so mad. That would
See,
make
Jack.
that would make me incendiary. I'm serious. Okay, so I don't mind if the chair breaks because it's a slow progressive, like do. You can see yourself.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
this snapped and I was down.
And these
This-
are office-like
this was
chairs. The weld broke.
chair destruction on God mode.
Yep.
Holy
She
crap!
fell right, literally. I thought she fell on our
Right here.
right here.
I'm surprised I didn't crack my head on that table.
Oh my God!
Because I normally basically put my feet up on Greg's chair. And that's what I did. I propped my feet up on Greg's chair and I
We're
just went
talking,
back.
and all I hear is.
That was funny.
Greg starts laughing.
See?
I didn't realize I did that. I was like, "No, babe." I asked you if you're okay. She goes, "Watch the video," and I was like, "Oh crap!" And then when he warmed up, all put that out, Greg. Put that clip out. So I didn't realize I laughed first.
Oh God, no. Go back. You must watch.
Jeff says he can see the Iowanians buying the game, but you, Steven, no. I don't play Farming Simulator. It's I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just very boring to me. But it's a game that quite a bit of people like.
Yeah, that's only gotten 45 views.
Yeah, many Wormut thought it might go viral. I was like, I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Let me replay this. I just want to replay the audio.
Later. Whoa! Sorry. Are you okay, man? Are you okay?
Like, sorry.
Jeff!
He's dying laughing.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, wait. Hey, are you okay?
It's because it was just boom. But it was anyways. Things happen when you're live.
I was okay until the next day. Then my back was hurting real bad.
Yeah.
Were you? Oh, geez.
Yeah, I was hurting. I had to go to work. It was like, oh, this sucks.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, so now and honestly, I don't know why they're cheesy chairs. These are not trying to get me killed.
Mythos. You know that's been the plan all along. My mission cannot stop.
No, I might just ship him to you.
Please.
Let's deal with them.
Please, Mythos. Allow me to fulfill my destiny, sir.
You
Your
plan?
destiny.
Shut up.
Oh.
Shut up. Go back to sleep. Yeah. Anyway, so
You know when you fall?
So yeah,
or
you laugh
something,
really
start
hard.
dying,
You laugh
laughing yourself.
Yes, that's.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Poor Walkabout.
You know what's funny?
Wow!
He says,
Everyone was laughing. I thought I actually broke another chair.
I'm actually on Steam right now looking at what they have.
Oh my God. I know, dude. I've got Steam on my other screen. This is how bad this is.
"Sorry, Stephen, we're not necessarily professional. I apologize."
I don't think none of us has ever been professional.
Oh wait, you talking to me? Wait,
Right?
Are you talking to me?
Wait, what happened?
Hey, man. He was
We
Walkabout.
were just accused.
Oh, Al's playing Ashley's share breaking, so yeah. So now we
Oh,
got to
that's
get her
epic.
another.
That's absolutely good.
That's why I was joking her one day. I said, "It's okay. This chair's stable, and I wanted to get her one with an airbag in it, so in case there's another accident." But they slapped me after I said that. So
Professional.
yeah, we don't need no professionalism right now, anyways. Wait, I don't think ever. That's just us.
I look at my Steam library and I'm like, what freaking decade did I buy that game? I do that too. I'm like, when did I buy that?
That's because
And
there's
I'm like-
too much to choose from.
It's
I have been there. Yep.
I mean, I don't even know why I'm even on here. I don't even have time to play video games.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm
but you know what? You're gonna buy it anyway. Like you bought the game, you bought the simulator.
But
Anyway,
he's just not gonna only got 3 games he could do.
no, that's tabletop and external. That's nothing to do with video games.
it has nothing to do with video games.
So- But yeah, so I the thing is, I was gonna
That's a
say,
freaking high chair, Mythos.
what he said, no, instead of the airbag, get one of the old school bar that they have in the carnival rides. So,
bars,
so,
the
so,
safety
so
bar.
I see what's happening here. Hold on. Okay, Greg. So what's happening is that Mythos has this thing where he runs into the burning house. He's the one that will run into to save that person that's dying,
Yeah.
right? So right now, this is Mythos' way of running into this burning building, right? That's collapsing on poor Greg to try to snatch you up, but he is going to risk his life to do that.
My brother.
So, so Mythos is taking aggro off of you from Ashley.
But you're the
Yeah,
guy
right.
outside throwing the gas on the house.
Exactly.
Burn,
I'm outside,
burn.
man. I'm safe. I'm like, hey, why'd you laugh, man? Why'd you laugh? I heard you laugh. Why'd you laugh? You know, you laughed. You laughed super hard. Yeah.
I did laugh hard.
You did.
Just a
He
little.
did. It wasn't just a little stinker. It was a whole lot of that.
But it's because in the second that it happened, what the lag doesn't show, it's the love and concern that I had for you, and I realized
You were dying.
I realized you were okay, babe. But now
No, you didn't. You were worried about the freaking
Steven?
tanks.
My work here is done. I think I've accomplished things
Charles
here.
said, yeah.
So anyway, what I was trying to say is like, so I bought that game. I'm going to. I think I'm going to actually. I'm going to cast that. I got a couple of games on my channel because I have a gaming channel. There's 3 games that I've actually gotten that I'm going to planning to once I get situated. There's one called Bum Simulator. I'm no lie. Bum Simulator.
Like butt?
Bum. No. Like
Oh,
hobo.
like homeless?
Panhandling bum.
Oh.
Yes. It's I
Oh,
played it so
Wow,
far.
bumps.
I played it and it is so freaking stupid. It's definitely my stupid sense of humor, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this is even out. That and a couple of these other funny sims. So but that's one that is just hilarious. So I'm planning to put that one out. Yeah, that's on my Freak the Gamer
Simulator
channel.
was any better.
Go Simulator's dumb.
So, but hey guys, listen, I'm gonna have to break.
Yeah.
Because,
We've been having fun, so I appreciate you
Yeah,
coming
it's
on
up
now.
past our 2 hours, so.
And Steven, thank you for putting up with us.
you
But,
put up with me.
and everybody, and Jeff, hopefully, and Walkabout, I'm sorry you just hopped in, but we showed up. So, and you guys got some subscribers anyway, so there you go.
Thank you so much, by the way, guys. Thank you so much. And yeah, go and check us out. Like I said, we're still working on the content. We're a little slow on the starting because there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. Steve has been super busy with our affiliate, and I've been just super busy with life. And so we're trying to slowly get back at it. And it was really, really nice of you guys to have us on and just kind of reignite that. The passion is always about the community and just the game and just having fun. That's the biggest thing, is just have freaking fun, because once it turns into a job, it's like, you know what,
It's no fun no more.
it's no
Make it into a
exactly
job, yeah.
exactly. So it's got to be fun. If it's not fun, it's not a game, right? So but yeah,
Well, this
it's the
hopefully
biggest thing.
helps you guys. Hopefully it helps. He's probably like, I'm going to get on this show. Oh my God. But now you know who we are, Steven. So. And thank you guys for coming on. We appreciate it. And everybody in the chat, thanks for all your support and kindness. And you guys have a good rest of the weekend. And we'll catch up again sometime, you guys.
Awesome. Sounds good.
All right.
Man.
We'll see you
Bye.
later.